So I wrote a post on Facebook yesterday about power and the law of attraction. And first, let me just introduce myself. I'm Lydia with Lydia Hill Hypnotherapy. I am a rapid transformational therapy practitioner, and I help women overcome and eradicate anxiety and self-doubt in as little as 6 weeks so they no longer need to use their meds, using the power of the subconscious mind and using my beautiful and transformational program called Rock Solid Self-Trust. So I wanted to talk today about power and the law of attraction. The law of attraction, LOA, was brought to us by a collection of beings from another realm. And they were collectively referred to as Abraham, but there were many of them who sort of came together in the spiritual realm to be channeled through a woman named Esther Hicks, who I think she lives in Texas now. I think she's from the Midwest originally. And she channels and is channeling Abraham. And along with her husband, Jerry, who has now passed into the spiritual realm, the two of them brought the law of attraction to life. And I don't know if one of them or both of them were in the secret. But the law of attraction is all about what we focus on generates more. And I'm really working myself with this on a daily basis. I find myself dropping into victimhood. I find myself dropping into negative thoughts and negative behaviors, and it's not what we want to be doing. We want to be focusing on what is going well. So, for example, this morning, the sun is shining, and I woke up and I was grateful for the day, and I walked outside and I felt the sun on my face and my shoulders, and I said, oh, what a great day. So that's an example of something right there in your immediate surroundings that you can pick up on and comment on and even say it out loud. What a great day. And so there you are, observing the world around you and labeling it and putting it in the positive camp, right? Putting it in the positive camp. And when it's raining, so many of us bitch and moan about the rain. We bitch and moan about the hail and the storms and everything. Of course, that's a very bonding thing. It's you and me against the world. It's you and me against this horrible weather. And we bond when we talk about the weather, right? We bond with people that we don't know well. It's more of a superficial kind of conversation. I understand that helps to massage relationships. It's sort of the grease that lubricates these social interactions. But when you think about it, you're talking about something negative. And when we focus on the positive, we just generate more of that. When I start talking about things that are positive in my life, the beauty here, this lovely person there, what that person did for me, what that person said, I start to feel good. I start to feel better and better. When I compliment somebody else, I also start to feel so much better. But when I bitch and moan about the rain, when I bitch and moan about the work I have to do, about my job, things like that, then it doesn't feel good energetically. It doesn't feel good in my body. Do I feel light? No, I don't feel light. It starts to bring us down, negativity. It feels very heavy. But when we focus on the positive, the universe responds and the universe picks up on this energy, and the universe gives you more of what you're vibrating at, that level of energy that you're vibrating at. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the law of attraction and power and how they are connected, and victimhood, right? So when you're feeling really, really great about things, when you're noticing the things that are going well, like, oh, my car started this morning. If you have a car as old as mine, my car is a 2006 Subaru. I'm grateful that it starts every morning. There's going to be a time when I'm going to have to get a new car. And so I'm just grateful that my car is starting. I'm grateful I have gas in my car. I'm grateful the sun is shining. I am grateful that there are daffodils in my yard, and I'm grateful that there are daffodils at the library. I'm grateful that I have this beautiful space that I can record videos in. I'm so grateful for this space and for this time. So things like that. You talk about what's grateful. And I start to have a sense of agency over my life. I start to have this sense of power. I feel powerful. I feel like I'm in control of my life. You can sort of say, if you're in control of your life, you have power. If you're not in control, you don't have power. You feel powerless. And those of us who have anxiety oftentimes feel powerless. Why is it that we feel powerless? We probably feel powerless because the anxiety is running our lives, and because the medications we're dependent on are sort of helping us get through our lives, right? We're getting helped by the meds. And certainly there are many instances where, my own daughter, myself, we've both taken medications for anxiety. I'm still an advocate, though, of really getting to the root cause of the anxiety so that you don't need to use meds, because meds actually put you in the position of being the victim. And anytime we're in the victim, whether it's of our choosing or whether it's inadvertent and it's not of our choosing. For example, all the people in Ukraine, they are victims and it's not their choosing. And they're powerless. So I'd like to just point that out, that if you have agency over your life, then you're feeling powerful and you're feeling strong and you're feeling positive. But without those things, it's very easy to drop into that sense of victimhood and that sense of not having any power and not having any control over your life. So the way I work is that I have this beautiful program called Rock Solid Self-Trust. And self-trust is at the foundation. It is the bedrock. It is rock solid. It's what you need to have so that you can build a life of confidence and courage, so that you can have self-esteem and self-confidence. And so my program is self-trust. And just by laying down that bedrock, that rock solid self-trust, that foundation, just by laying that down, the anxiety falls away because you have trust in yourself. You have trust in yourself. It's a beautiful feeling to trust yourself, to trust that everything's going to be okay, to trust that you have agency, to trust that you have power, to trust that you have power to make decisions for yourself in your life. Because when we don't have agency, we don't feel like we have power, it's hard to make decisions. You don't make decisions, you just stay at that static, low victim mode and that static, low victim vibration. So the program is 6 weeks, and I am looking for people who are really willing to invest in themselves. People who are victims tend to not want to spend a lot of money. But if you spend a lot of money, you're going to get a quality product. And this product is an amazing transformational tool. Rapid transformation is an amazing tool. Rapid transformational therapy is the fast track to getting what it is that you want, which is a sense of well-being, a deep and abiding sense of self-trust. You want to have confidence in yourself. You don't want to have anxiety anymore. You don't want to be taking your meds. This is a beautiful way to get started. Rock solid self-trust. So I'm looking for people who are willing to invest in themselves. I'm looking for people who are willing to work. It's not just that I hand everything to you on a silver platter. You get this beautiful recording, and the mind requires 21 days to really let things sink in. The mind needs 21 days before it becomes a habit. I've done the same kind of work for many years now with a variety of different issues. You listen to the recording for 21 days as you fall asleep. So you can just take your phone, you can put it on your bedside table, and turn the tape on as you fall asleep. The first thing that happens in the recording is that I talk you down the steps. I get you into a very relaxed state. And with your eyes rolled up, when you roll your eyes up like this and your eyelids start to flutter, that shifts your brainwave state into a much more more calm, suggestible state of mind. The brainwave changes. And that's where you're able to sort of allow these messages to soak into your brain, to soak into your mind, just like lotion on dry skin. So I'm looking for people who are willing to do the work. This rapid transformational therapy is otherwise known as RTT, and it was created by Marisa Peer after her 30 plus years of working with clients, both in LA and in London. She is originally from England, and she's got this beautiful program where she trains people like me to help people like you. It is a very easy decision. If you want to take charge of your life, let me know. Let's work together. If you want to take charge of your life, if you're done being a victim, if you're done carrying your meds around, I would love to work with you. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment below and please subscribe to my channel.